It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd, a mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the UCF Knights, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Vols will kick it away to start us off.
I'm sorry for putting behind that
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Leaves it with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Dalton. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and...
Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Tennessee! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ashley. And the returner goes down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back down.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
But no doubt about it, there were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the lead.
Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Baxter. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Knights are on the move. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Pushes ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UCF! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Iowa steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Iowa City a ton of confidence. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for room. It's Lewis. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. On second down, he's looking downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
And they can't make the play on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead down a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up? Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Baxter. At midfield, he's got room. Made a defender miss. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Takes his shot.
What?
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come.
Hell no, bruh.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Brown will throw it. And he was hit just as he was.
Let me get the motherfucker off. God damn.
Incomplete. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to
Still getting it off. Come on.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep attacking through the air. Makes the grab. It's White.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Vols are marching down the field. He caught it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. Give to the running back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave it the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and something.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Brown wants to pass. They've got the screen set up. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarter.
He lofts one down the sideline. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Spits it out to the back.
That's
Incomplete
crazy.
thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of put him out of rhythm.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was in that last one.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep.
Touchdown, Knights! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Bond. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum.
Oh my God.
Sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Fuck you. Oh, man, come on, dog.
15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown ball.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming.
All the way.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On second down, looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch.
Going for it all.
Bro.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer.
This nigga 5'7", bro.
Got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you
Man,
to make
fuck outta here.
in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fair catch, called for and made. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who.
Oh my.
Quarterback trying to scramble around for a while.
Oh my God.
Is able to bring him down.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He throws one to the left. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the 2nd half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Bond. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. To the air on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Line getting set on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baxter. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Baxter. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Knights are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Staley. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Getting some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Nice coverage.
Anybody say that? Anybody say not to?
Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
As they get set to
some languages,
just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. Woo, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there?
Not surprising. Scratch me. Yep.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Yeah, all right.
Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds his man. It's Lewis. Still on his feet at the 45. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Vols look to keep this drive humming. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he lays out and snags it down the left side. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is.
Throws toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense, sir. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side.
Man, get the fuck.
Picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I gotta lead. Bring on the new defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT almost put this one away.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they open touchdown time in Tennessee. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers.
Still can't. Why didn't took?
Hold on. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. Bounces over the top. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you've got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. The option look. Now the toss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Finds space on the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down 1 score. Time winding down. What is better than this? Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the ball is intercepted. Got some room to run. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? The deficit is large. Hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things
Oh, my God.
Lots of things to coach upon. And at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way, man. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity.
Going deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Gets it out fast. On the move at the 30. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Knights have it with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. There's a lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Listen, extra That's a few weeks.
Wants to throw on second down. They're bringing heat. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
Coming after it. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, and that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Booting and existing. It's hot right here. It's hot. You buy something, you say about it, either leave it set, or below, come on that door, do a price on this. All being locked up. It's
very serious. I want to get into the way this is. You know,
Yeah, it's really a chance. That's what I was saying. You can see it first. You have to come up with it. Did I not put it good with my lap?
No, maybe for one of them. I don't know if I okay, yes, the resemblance is what really, but that's it. After in a way that I mean, look the same on the outside. On the inside, they're not beautiful.
Oh, so when it's not a really interesting.
Terrible. The way I looked in this game. The way I was looking in this game.
Ben,
Huh? Yeah, come here, let me show you something.
but
Come here, let me show you something. Alright, first off, tell me if you think you can identify me on it.
I find it to people that want to
Let's see. A lot.
what? Overall, out. Out.
Oh,
And so the
not fully doing
oh, well, it's cool. so same anymore as going to the meeting. Then it's on the last one. Okay. Finally, I'll give it to you.
What? You ready to get out? Second floor.
US last year. Gotcha. Alright. Got it.
do so much. Okay.
It falls off the seasons.
Well, consider the cycle past really hurt.
What did you do to
Okay. Oh, it's safe.
like the new wireless is different?
You absolutely. The boys will be in the or that stuff. You want me to tell you what so?
This actually look like this seems like everything.
Tell me. Which one is it?
Which one we can do something else?
I took away the stuff.
No, I haven't talked to you about it. Oh, what is there to explain why he that was what the something that doesn't even belong to the family. I think that's how
Yeah, I got to put on my hat. What happened? All right, Tara. You're gone.
two shots. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's perfect ratings. But, yeah, we've seen something done. This is how to protect. And I'm leaving. I don't think so, but there's no reason why I'm nothing to do with it. Figures that. You figure something. Well, not yet. The first step is intelligent. The rest of the team. It's Thursday, correct? Go right to my right. Just do it. Right. I'm still. There's a few. Let's see that. I'm talking about. Do you think something's been around for a long time? Next week? That's we weren't supposed to be listening. I'm just leaving.
pastry sprinkles here. With approved by what's the honey? I've got Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, walnut, and mini chili. The space trip. Now, hands baby got him. It's our reality check. If you want to watch the biggest game, the biggest time of the year, you need the best screen. On the moment, the PlayStation Play. That's great.
Sorry, Mom.
Yes. Are you sitting?
I'll put it home. Something over there.
You have this.
Hey, lay down. At night. At night.
Alright, go to the bride.
I don't know why I'm just standing there fighting with me. Lay down.
I'll put it. Sports. Okay. That's a diabolical master.
What is it?
Well, if I told you it would be very diabolical.
Let me know if you see.
At night, Diana. Hey. I'm lay down. No. Oh. Why Damon killed it? Save face. He said it's part of the plan.
Part of the preview.
I didn't see that.
No.
What?
Cisco.
Hmm?
Hey,
So what?
that's it. The Cisco is in a no.
Who? Oh, boy and girl.
No, okay.
Unibrow was crazy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it was. I don't know what Tasha was like. Is she holding me? I needed to make the video.
Did she end up taking? About what? Should lay down. All right. Good night. Hmm? You said maybe what?
Yeah, okay, I'll be go to sleep. I know this is something. Yeah. If I didn't sleep, bad sleep.
Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classic, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that